hello everyone. It's that time of year again where I enter a design competition with little to no experience. Except this time, I have a year's worth of experience under my belt. I'm really liking this theme. I have big plans, which is slightly daunting. It's also like 9 a.m. So, you know, you get your worst fits of inspiration at like 7 in the morning. And then throughout the day, that's when like it dawns on you that you had big goals and you realize they were a little too big. And then by the time it's nighttime, you're like, well, that was an idea, you know? So I hope it's not one of those type of things. I'm excited. Here we go. As we are jumping straight into a montage of me sourcing some extra materials, I thought now would be a great time for me to at least run down what my idea is for this year's competition. My concept is to create a giant textile tapestry, completely constructed out of fabric, yarn, beads, and thread scraps. I'm gonna show this on the camera so I can... the red little like thingies. After making my design last year, I realized that although I wanted to make a sustainable garment, I was left with an abundance of scrap textiles which would have contributed to fabric waste had I decided to throw them out. This made me reflect on all the scraps that are discarded without ever considering potential uses for them and not realizing their contribution to textile waste. So basically, after I scrounged through what I already had at my house, I set out to a couple secondhand stores to source any extra scraps, as you can see in these clips, that may add a little extra to the end piece. Not everyone's getting a nice throne. There'll be 2 people with 2 nice chairs and everyone else gets bad chairs.
That's a hot guy. You don't think he's hot? Clap if you think he's hot. The entire front row and more people than not say, no, he's not hot. Really? Well, would it help if I told you he's worth $15 million?
Why, hello everyone. Did you miss me? The answer is yes. Anyway, so what are we doing today? Well, I'm actually on the clock. I'm running a bit late because I am meeting up with someone to help me get some fabric. Since I'm on the clock, I can't really talk about what I'm doing right now. I literally have what I'm working on right here. But y'all will have to wait. I gotta go buy some fabric. I'll take you guys along with me. Who knows? Ah!
when I'm sound asleep. I can lose myself that way. Wanna see from the bright side, keep my head in the game, be a shaker out in the land of the living.
Wow!
Strike the pose.
To briefly summarize this year's competition theme, Gaia, it is a theory that proposes all of Earth's components, both living and non-living, operate in a single complex system in order to maintain habitable conditions for life on the planet. Think of it as this interconnected system that is self-regulating, as everything within is essential for maintaining Earth's equilibrium. When approaching my interpretation of the Gaia principle, my mind was drawn back to studying ecology and the classification system of the 5 kingdoms. Without one kingdom, the others would not flourish and survive, and vice versa, which exemplifies Gaia's theme of interconnection. Likewise, the 5 kingdoms naturally feed off each other in this balanced cycle, an example of which would be a predator and prey relationship. Despite this marauding relationship between the kingdoms, if this cycle didn't self-regulate, it would lead to starvation or overpopulation, which then contributes to the eventual extinction of organisms. Within the context of the Gaia theory, my exploration of predator and prey relationships elicited this idea of a dinner party, where all participants at the table come from different backgrounds: human, animal, avian, marine, and plant. This dinner party metaphorically represents the natural dichotomy of life, for example, fish bones on a plate while sitting next to a fish. The tensions at this table may be high, however, the dinner party would not exist if even one of the group members didn't show up. A literal all-or-nothing scenario, once again pulling at this inspiration of the Gaia's theory of interconnection. Oh yeah. Nice life, his cat one. Oh!
Fragile space in a single sail, white rocky island, you and I on the trail, just us and